Welcome back and thanks for staying with us. The hottest topic on the social media space right now is the arrest of Bobrisky. The fact that he's been arrested for, how will I put it? He's been arraigned for holding, mutilating 6-count charge against the transgender, or is it transversite cross-dresser? You know that is very confusing. Shims.
Plenty.
His name is Idris Okuneye. He's popularly called Bobrisky, and the EFCC earlier on the week confirmed the arrest of Bobrisky over the abuse of the Naira, spraying of the note, currency mutilation. The cross-dresser was arrested at Pinnock Estates, Lagos, and is currently being detained at the Lagos State Command of Anti-Corruption Agency. In this development, EFCC stated that Bobrisky will be arraigned today on this 6-count charge, and he will be facing Justice Abimbola Awogboru of the Federal High Court, Lagos. So we're going to be discussing this. I want to hear your thoughts on this. Bobrisky is one, he goes viral for the fact that he knows how to spray money. He sprays in bundles. The way he talks, that he sprays in bundles. And my worry is this is following the just a few weeks, last week, where we were just discussing the fact that he's been trending over him winning a female dress competition and the fact that he's being backed by powerful men in Nigeria. So this is sort of like looking like, so is he not being backed? Where are the powerful men around? What are they trying to do? They're trying to let us know that they are really ready for him. Will we be seeing a prosecution? Nyma, let me start with you. What's the worst case? Even if they convict him, is it going to be a fine?
No, so I think for that, there's a fine of 50,000 for mutilating.
Hey, Jesus.
The fine or 6 months or less. I'm going to confirm the consequence for that. I think it's a 50,000 Naira fine.
I thought it was even going to
6 months. If it's for the spraying of Naira. But let me read the charges. You were reading them just now. You know that I have not checked all these things.
Mutilation.
I just came.
Mutilation. They said about 50 million. No, they said about 50,000, 53 million Naira in his account. They don't know who deposited that amount of money into his account. And there's so many...
aside from the mutilation of the Naira, there are several other charges against him. So he's been arraigned. There was a picture of, this name and shame thing. There was a picture of him.
His mugshot.
Was it a mugshot? He was holding the EFCC placard.
It's not.
I don't want to smile.
Should I go ahead and take the charges here? Yes. So the first count alleged that Bobrisky tampered with the sum of 400,000 Naira by spraying it while dancing at a social event, IMAX Circle Mall. Yeah. The count 2 alleges that between July and August 2023 at Ajah Junction, Ikorodu, Bobrisky tampered with 50,000 Naira by spraying it at a social event. That's the second one. Count 3, he was being accused of spraying and tampering with another sum of 20,000 Naira while dancing at an event hall in Ikeja. Count 4, spraying and tampering with another 20,000 Naira while dancing at Oniru, Victoria Island. And count 5 said trading as Bob Express between September 1, 2021 and April 4, 2024 in Lagos, with failure to submit a declaration of the company's activities to the Special Control Unit against money laundering. 127.7 million was deposited into the company's EcoBank account during this period. Count 6 accuses Bobrisky of failing to declare the company's activities during the same period when another 53 million was deposited into the company's accounts, thereby violating the Money Laundering Prevention Act. So it has moved from just spraying to now money laundering.
All the cases, all the charges, 1 to 6 of it. I'm not a Bobrisky fan.
Oh, exactly.
I'm certainly not. I have nothing, no love lost for him. But the counts that we are counting, every Saturday,
millions of Nigerians are spraying money.
If somebody's mother should die, father should die, you will see these activities happening.
Even birthdays.
Why are we making a scapegoat of him? Why have we not had precedents? Aside from celebrities, you remember in COVID time when
there was a celebrity
Akindele was picked, then one other lady was picked for spraying money. They usually pick the celebrities. Now it's Bobrisky turn. Before we turn to Yam Pepper scatter, and everybody are not safe again. We should speak out. We go to certain parties and we see the way people disrespect. Even in churches now. Yahoo boys gather one church in Benin. and were spraying insultingly to the altar. We saw the videos. Everybody talked and kept quiet. They did not pick them for the Yahoo. Neither did they pick them. This Money Laundering Act did not pick them for the source. We didn't hear a prosecution.
No, but the money laundry is different from the money
It's
laundry.
part of the
They join.
charge,
I
yeah.
say 1 to 6. I
They
don't
can't
pick
join
anyone
them,
separate.
of course.
Everything join.
They join.
Have you,
Those
seen that
boys-
have you seen that new technology of how you spray money? They call it spray gun. You just be pressing it and then money will
They say
just
that is
go coming
more.
out.
They say that is
And
more
all.
tush.
Eh-heh.
But that's
But
not
the fact is
utility.
that the money
just-
fly up and land,
land on the
and
ground. We
that's
step on
fast.
it.
Exactly.
That's
So
the
I think
fact.
it's just a
So all the
scapegoat.
all the elements of the crime, tick, 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 can wipe away a certain
Everybody.
class of Nigerians.
Yes.
But we chose Bobrisky because we don't like him. So
I don't understand where you did this one. Which one is that we don't like?
Ramatu.
Can I go?
I
Okay.
think Bobrisky is just a scapegoat. I think for a very long time they have been looking for how to get to him. So they are trying to use this as that's what I think. That's my opinion. So they're trying to use this as an excuse to get to him and all. I'm not a fan of Bobrisky. We don't condone such. I don't even know his gender. I don't know where he belongs. The other day we were talking, I said,
Give him
when
one.
he's filling a form, what gender does he put?
What's
Does
on
he
his
put-
passport?
Yes, is he female or male or you are, I don't even
Or
know.
order.
Confused.
And the funny
There's
thing
always
is, he
put
dresses
order now.
No, they
so
don't put that
well.
for Nigerian one.
He dresses
Nigeria is
better
middle.
than a lot of women. He dresses so well. He looks so good all the time. And I'm like, this kind of man, he's even dresses better than women and all. So let's see how far they are going to go with
I can't wait.
his case.
Eyelashes.
So
see.
I think that the way Nigerians have been talking about the fact that somebody strong is definitely behind this guy.
Yeah, that's why we're saying.
And the Nigerian officials now want to make like a form of statement that don't stop roping us with this guy. We are not backing him. Okay, let's show you small. But to the extent they will show is what I don't know. Because, of course, the guy really has people backing him.
connection.
He has connection, he has clout, he has everything. And they know themselves, right? So I want to see how this plays out. And I also agree with Nyma in the sense that he's not the first person to spray money. People spray money everywhere.
It's even
right?
20,000
But you know,
naira
like when
shocking
the
me. I thought they were going to say-
when the devil is calling your name, you dance publicly. You dance naked into the streets.
The dog that wants to get
I'm
lost
telling you, will not hear the whistle of the
will not
owner.
hear.
That is exactly what has just happened. Because it's something that is done every day. And I would like that. If we want to start setting examples, we should make it go round. It should not be
All
for
the
a select
classes.
few. It's already a law. Right? It's already a law. It's been a law since. But Nigerians have been flouting this law. Just do small party.
Our culture
Everybody's
is
spraying.
against that
Spray
law.
money.
How could
Just
we
do
create
small
a law
thing.
against our
Everybody
culture?
is spraying money. Just do small. It's your birthday. It's your birthday. Let me
Birthday,
dance for
inside
you.
parlor sef.
Inside parlor. Everybody is spraying money. So now let us know that it is a law. It's a crime. You are not permitted to do it. And let us advise ourselves. But if we are going to be setting examples, let's make it go round. They have people who have posted on social media of spraying this thing and nobody came after them. Now, it seems like because we want to make a statement that we are not behind this guy, we want to use him as a scapegoat.
Exactly.
It still doesn't mean you're not behind him. You just want to tell us to shut up. That's how I see it.
See, let me add to it. So the 6 you counted, they said 6 count charges, which includes money laundering, tax evasion, and abuse of Naira. So I agree he abused Naira. No be only in the abuser. He launder money. No be only in the launder money. They plenty. Those boys that were in that Benin video, as case in question. Then tax evasion. Yabojo did not she did not stay in the police custody.
As she paid.
So,
That tax evasion issue she had that became popular, she did live video herself. So they were talking back at government, talking to them, calling the governor. Nothing happened.
so Nyma, the truth is, if we continue to give this kind of reply, we will not try any case because there would always be somebody that got away with it. There will be that person. That's what a lot of people used to say. Now my townsperson be the first person to steal. Maybe today they steal. Now how come they are now calling out my own townsperson?
Yeah,
so I
correct.
feel that it's important that we might not know when it will be the right time to execute this judgment, but we should just still execute the judgment.
So you're
My
correct.
worry is, are we doing a media trial? Is this for social media? Because we've seen the picture, we've seen the details. It was on EFCC Twitter handle. It was on Instagram. It's coming across like I want to let social media see that we are doing something. We don't want media.
Bobrisky as influencer for EFCC. So you are correct. But there's also this part.
Let me take this call.
Please.
And I'll come back to you. Please. Good morning. Welcome to the show. Oguntola. Are you still there? Can you hear us? You're live. Oh, sadly. Nyma, please, give us that
there's
point.
also this trend, that happened this 1 week or 2 weeks thereabout, where these influencers are behind each other. So, what's his name? One dark guy was arrested the other day.
Very dark man.
They say it was Bobrisky and Todike.
That released him.
That got him arrested.
Oh.
Yeah. They said they were the ones that brought all the charges. So those ones who were doing video, Bobrisky had threatened one person that I will let you know that I control the government. Now, he is also being arrested, and that one is doing video and, back and forth. What I would hate to find out, because if there's a true substantive case against either of these parties, I want to see that the police separate themselves from this their influencer business and bragging online and prosecute it to the end.
Exactly. We don't want
seriously
to
enough to deter anybody from thinking that crime is possible. But if we have police now joining their influencing game back and forth, the way some important people are putting their faces on it, that is shocking me. It will really pain me, because there itself is the disservice. So Bobrisky is who he is. He doesn't represent a Nigerian value. There's no law that covers what he is now.
That is the right case to take
That is the right case. We don't even have law, according to the PPRO of the police, against the personality he's projecting now, which can affect the new generation we are raising. That one is on one side.
We don't have a name for the person.
Then we have the dark man something, who comes out as somebody that is an activist but has a past that he also promotes that our children should not even hear about. They don't stand for the right values that our society should be projecting. And these people are now the influencers. They come outside, they talk about
and
all
they are
these
trending.
Things. They trend, they have the numbers, they hear all these things all the time.
There's nothing police
and then when we
take,
if there's a crime,
the society chooses
if there's a crime that somebody is admitting to on a live video, that's enough evidence.
Oh.
So now you leave those things. You take them in, you give them the clout. You have all the blogs, the pages, the Instagram influencers, big pages, saying I stand for this, I don't stand for that, carrying the children and the youth with their noise. Then we will join as the police that the people our taxis go to and join them. And then we come out and we release them. We give them we cannot be involved in that muddy play.
Very messy. Yeah. Let me take Abdul Rashid, who's called into the show. Welcome to the show. Good morning.
Hello, good morning, Software and other ladies of your view.
Dr. Abdul Rashid, well, welcome.
Yes, thank you so much. I just want to contribute to the topic at stake. I think what Nyma said, I'm a little bit disappointed, that because I believe in one thing, change begins with you. It doesn't matter when. We shouldn't be questioning must it be Bobrisky or not Bobrisky. I don't think that is the crux of the matter. And Nyma is even a lawyer. I believe we should just tackle this problem headlong. It doesn't matter if there's been a precedent or something. What matters is, they say whenever a man wakes up, that is his morning. Now the government is doing the right thing. They've taken this right step and heading for the right direction. And what we are saying is, somebody ups his God or something. I mean, no, this is just so unpalatable. I don't expect it from you, Nyma. I have
she's a lawyer.
Abdul Rashid.
Work on sentiments.
I put it clearly, I don't support Bobrisky. And I said, Topo is correct. You can start anytime our day break. But I'm saying the bracket is wider. You shouldn't be the only one. There are many people whose videos are there as evidence, who should be in custody with him right now, who are also filling their statements, and they should be made public. I'm not saying the police agency have done anything wrong. My fear is they are joining in these influencers' battles of superiority, and that will be much more dirtier than anything. So Bobrisky, for me, is not a special candidate. I'm just saying there are many people right now up east, everywhere, doing their parties and spraying money so insultingly that we should be dealing with as well. That's all. I'm not.
So there's something that you mentioned that when we discuss celebrities and the impact of influencers, and the word is influencers. Influencers meaning that what they do becomes your culture. The government has a responsibility to ensure that we quiet the voice of what we don't want promoted in our society. But you said there are allegations of the fact that some individuals took another person to prison. But when we cannot substantiate it, it might just be that there's another case. I took a story in the paper a few days ago where a man, his name is Sunday Mafe, took the people that arrested him to court, took the police to court for arresting him. So he said that the police arrested him and they did not have a reason to arrest him. They arrested him based on the petition of someone and detained him over a period of time. And he was being awarded 25 million naira as damages for that particular thing. So is it that influencers should start, or people should start taking, if somebody wrote a petition and then I'm being detained or I'm being arrested, should the influencer then take it to court to say, based on what petition did you decide to detain me? Did you have a right to detain me? Is it possible that based on the way they've detained Bobrisky, we might have a case where Bobrisky too will take the police, the EFCC to court to say, they did I am being witch hunted for my unjustly, because there are many other, the videos, too many videos of other celebrities online spraying even more money than that. He won't get away with
so
it.
So it is if the charges against him are substantial, if they are substantiated, that's it. But if he is bailable and then they refuse to bail him, within 48 hours they keep him, his fundamental rights is being abused, and he has a right to bring an enforcement order for that, and once it's given, he can then get damages for the number of years he was on.
Let me take Francis from Akwa Ibom, then I'll come to Ramatu. Francis, welcome to the show. Good morning.
Thank you very much. I'm a first caller.
Welcome to the show.
Yeah. My sister sitting close to Nyma, she said, I don't even know his gender. Let me tell her that she is a man. So she is a man, so that you know the gender of Bobrisky. She is a man. You understand that? That's for that. Nyma, there's something you, like the last caller said. You are a lawyer. You don't sound who and who has entered. You have there's what is called in the Constitution, our rights as citizens. If you know who has done, please forward the information to the authorities. Instead of staying on national TV to say, let it not be that the police are going inside, let it not be that they are doing this. It's wrong to say, because even as I'm listening to you, it's making me feel like any day they arrest anybody I know, I will say, did you not hear what Nyma said? Let it not be. Let us not start using you, who is a lawyer of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. That is on that side. Please, if I just wish you refrain from even talking about whether it is or it is not. That is on that. For the person in question, that they are talking about, please, I don't even, like Nyma said, there is no law covering. There is no law, but I don't know why we should even be talking about this person. This person should not even be talked about, because it's not giving us any moral. What are we learning? Please. Don't even discuss him. Don't even discuss him, because she is.
Thank you so much, Francis. You know, when you say something in court, you want it to strike out. Nyma, do you want to move to strike out that statement?
No, I'm not withdrawing.
You're not withdrawing.
It's an opinion I share. Lawyers are going to defend Bobrisky. All the people calling me, their opinions.
I want to hear from you. Some people are on social media and saying that if only Bobrisky was trying this thing in the north, they would have done their justice. Justice would have been served without plenty story. In South, we just take anything.
In fact, on Twitter, somebody wrote that in the north, that Mishishegi and Duka, like if it was, let's say he was in the north, that they will flog him like this, because of this transgender thing that he's even doing. It's not even welcome. It's not even allowed. It's not as if these things are not common in the north, but you can't come out and openly and display it and all. You understand? Because my people are quite a little bit of like, why are you like this? Why are you behaving like this? You know, we have a culture, religion to protect and all. So it's very difficult for them for that kind of a thing to happen in the north. You know, so I honestly, I feel like we've finished this conversation. One of the key things we've, if you want to take social media comments, please prepare them.
Twitter, on X. Emmanuel says, in the face of all the trending video leaks that the journalist has posted online, the EFCC has not found probable cause to even look into the matter, but waiting for a petition. You are one of the many walking around our streets, and they have a good head on their shoulders. Prince Adeola says, EFCC clearly stated that they received a petition against Bobrisky concerning the abuse of Naira, which came with a very recent video. The other people you mentioned were not reported, and it faded away with time. Let them do their jobs, I'm sure. Don't put sentiment because he is people's favorite. He's not my favorite, cannot be.
So may I say something, please? I think how I know that it's being done is when you are reported to probably the police, there's an investigation that is supposed to be launched to certify if you're actually guilty of the crime. You can be called in to answer some questions. But once you get to the level where you are detained, and at the end of the day, they find out that you are not guilty of what you were accused of, and you have been detained, you have slept there, you have a right to sue because they have infringed on your rights. They're supposed to detain you only when there's evidence that you have committed the crime. You don't call people for questioning and you leave them sleeping there for days. And this happens. It's part of what we experience here. It happens. So we must begin to say, if you detain me unjustly and you don't find anything on me, I will sue you. Because you should have done your investigation, gotten your evidence. Before. That's one. Now, the way they have roped him into this, I've not spoken since. So. I've not.
Okay. Let me just take a cat score, then I will come and hear you speak. Welcome to the show, Akat, all the way from Port Harcourt.
Yeah, thank you so much. No, and this is cool down your temperature. You are speaking our mind. Nyma, now you will make me make this call. And I stand and support for you because there are lawyers that are open.
Alone, no. This lawyer as a lawyer, I also have opinion.
I stand for you. You are speaking for us. You know that when you guys started talking about this, I just was laughing through because I think this is a comedy piece. I know that there are laws, and I know that there are laws that are enforceable. But I think sometimes as Nigerians, we should speak about certain laws and obey them. Because we've seen scenarios, I don't want to even call political figures, in other parts of Nigeria where this thing is happening. As I say, I'm going to an event today, and me, I know that's going to happen there. And usually in these big highbrow events, you have these security agents there, but they don't enforce it. Meanwhile, one thing that stood out in the mock shot for me is that Bobrisky was dressed as a female. And I begin to wonder, when you are going to take a mock shot, are you not supposed to dress as the agenda that you are brought in? So I just think this is just
taking us to another place.
You want to break the table.
Yeah,
if they have to record the foundation and everything,
you will not want to see it.
So, what was I even saying? I was saying that we need to just do better as law enforcement officers, do our due diligence. But now, the way they have roped the case, we started from they were spraying to money laundering. So, we may have gone there for, he was caught spraying and is against. Spraying is actually not against. He's stepping on the notes. That's again, yes. The spraying act is not, as long as you don't step on the notes. And some people have found in their parties spraying into baskets or spraying into nylon bags, right? So that you don't step on it. It's a stepping on that's actually the crime in Nigeria. Now they have roped it in with money laundering. So even if he gets away with, okay, let's strike out the spraying. It's not so heavy after all. A lot of people are doing it. How many people can we catch on that? The money laundering is now where they have decided to hold him. Now, we also have a law that does not believe in homosexuality and all of that. That's also a place that they can hold him if they really want to follow up the case. I would not like that they make it a social media. Yes. Social media has a way of messing up trials. At the end of the day, we lose the essence of what we're fighting for in the first place. The police should take it out of social media and do their due diligence at the back.
All right. Like I said, I think we're done with this conversation. I feel we've given enough airtime to Bobrisky today. But we know some things are facts, and we know some things that are speculation. According to what the EFCC have said, the petition said that there was specific amount that went into his account. He would have to defend what the business was for and why he did not declare that amount to the government. So I believe that can be a strong case because we don't want a media trial. We also don't want to create a culture where people get away with impunity, get away with what we see as a society as a crime. So EFCC has a very, 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 very huge platform to prove themselves concerning this particular Bobrisky case. And we're going to be waiting to see the result of this particular case. All right, that's what we can take on this segment. We'll take a quick break. When we return, we'll move on to something else that will be more engaging and edifying one way or the other. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your view will be